I am pretty sure anyone can get funded with this three-step strategy inside of this fair value gap that I am about to teach you in this video. So step number one of this model is you are looking for an M15 fair value gap, right? So this is the M15 fair value gap. Step number two is we want to look for a 1 minute entry inside the fair value gap. And step number three, we use order flow with basic ICT concepts. Now, quick tip, if you don't understand number three, your chance of taking number one and two is precisely zero. So now that we have a 15-minute fair value gap, right, we are waiting for the market to come inside of this region. Let's continue to play price on and see what we get. So now that price has come into this area, what we're looking for is we're looking for a market body like this to enter the area, and we're looking for a large wick rejection over here. Let me explain to you why wicks are so interesting. Now from here, we see the same price action over here, and we're looking at a bullish wick, right? The candle itself is bearish, but we're looking at a bullish wick, right? So this bullish wick is really fascinating because we have lots of aggressive sellers, but none of them were being rewarded. And so because none of them were being rewarded, we can kind of assume that the fair value gap is strong, right? When we see aggressive sellers, but the market isn't being rewarded, the fair value gap is strong and it is more likely to hold. It is a happy fair value gap. And so from here, we can confidently take an entry with a stop loss below this protected wick, and we can simply look to target a most recent imbalance, right? So we have an imbalance over here, and we have an imbalance over here, right? So we can just take the first one to be a little bit more conservative. And if we continue to play price on, as you can see, we get a second rejection in, and you could have taken an entry both here and here. So you want to make sure and you want to understand that every trade you take must be backed up by volume, or you are simply a gambler.